Have you heard the one about Santa Claus being thrown in jail because he slapped someone? Watch for that story in social media when Christmas rolls around this year. It is probably made up, but it's a good story. The story goes that the Bishop Nicholas was at the Council of Nicaea, and when Arius spoke his heresy, Nicholas was so upset that he slapped him and got thrown into jail for the night. Well, whether that happened or not, it is true that Arius was at the Council of Nicaea, and his view that Jesus was not equal with God, because Jesus is the Son and God is the Father, and because the Son has a start in time, is therefore not eternal and somehow lesser in glory than God, that view was deemed heresy. And if you believed the Arian heresy, you were outside the church. And thus began a long tradition, starting in the 4th century, of towing the line theologically, of being right and in the church, or being wrong and outside, excommunicated. It's led to all sorts of problems, obviously. And it has led us away from a life of discipleship, of following the example of Jesus. It's posed questions like, is Jesus like God? Well, that presumes that we know God and that we all agree on how God is. And clearly, from the 4th century on, we've proven that we don't all agree. But we have the stories of Jesus. We have the Gospels. We have the historical man who showed us a way to God, the way to God, by becoming the way. That's what we put our faith in, a person, putting our trust in following the way, the example of our Savior. The question that matters to me more than is Jesus like God is God like Jesus? Can I see God in the life of the Christ? Can I understand my way, my path to God by seeing the way one man lived 2,000 years ago? For me, the answer is yes. I hope it is for you as well.